I couldn't think of anything original to name the stream today, and at the last minute, I remembered I have to take a quick break later to take care of a small dog who needs my assistance. So that'll happen. That'll happen much later, like 5 hours from now or so. But nothing to worry about now. Yeah. So the agenda for today is, I think, pretty similar to what we were doing at the end of the day yesterday. It's a continuation of sorts. Yeah, the project was looking a little. It was a little shaky at times yesterday. Like there were times when there was some like weird unexplained like occurrences, and it took a little while to iron that stuff out. But that's like kind of what I've been doing so far this week, is to essentially like take all of the loose edges of the project and kind of like iron them out a bit and make sure that the project is like, holistically in good shape. So yeah, so let's get to it. Let's jump right in, shall we? So yesterday, after the stream, I realized that I put deferred data writing across frames to the done column, or like the past column, but I actually only did half of that. I completely missed the other scenario wherein we do something very similar. So I think actually I might change a little bit of what we had done yesterday, because it occurred to me, like, if in the time it takes us to write a data point about a player, we need to write like a new data point about that player, we might as well just write it once instead of writing it twice, right? So just like, pre-process the changes and then write them together. So yeah, so I think what I'm going to do with what did I call it? It was like the process save data queue or something like that, or like just process save data or something. Hold on, let me. Oops, why is it searching in that side of the thing? No, obviously don't search there. Obviously search here. Yeah, process exp gains. So I think I'm going to change how I'm using process exp gains. So right now it's just a list of. Oh, for one thing, it's going to be a dictionary. So I'll change that first. I can. Oh yeah, actually that was the thing that I wanted to check out though, because I need to be able to pop out of this dictionary. I have to pop items out of this dictionary as needed. So wait, where am I going? I need to double check. I'm pretty sure that's a thing that I can do. You can totally pop from a dictionary. Can you just pop off the end of a dictionary? I wonder. Dict.pop, I guess it would be. Yeah, how does this work exactly? Because if key is in the dictionary, remove it and return its value. Else return default. Default is not given. Oh, okay. Oh, interesting. So you can pop things that might not even exist. Well, that's neat, I guess. I don't think that's relevant to what I'm going to do here. But, if... Oh, interesting. If key is in the dictionary, remove it and return its value. So key is a mandatory... Okay, key is a mandatory term. That's fine, sure, whatever, why not? All right. So, yeah. Okay. So, right. So let's look at the places where we're actually processing the XP gains, because we're changing it pretty fundamentally. Right now, yeah. So, oh yeah, that's the other thing. Right now, we're only doing one per frame, but I think that's silly. So I'm actually going to. I mean, I have to change what is inside this loop, but I will, I might want to change how I do add exp, maybe, because oh no, yeah, right. So the thing that I hadn't accounted for yesterday that I want to creative. Hey, sorry, I wasn't paying attention. I'm doing well, thank you. Good morning, Siren. How are you today? I'm yeah. So yesterday I set up regular like adding experience data writing type stuff onto a like deferring it across frames so that it doesn't all happen in like one giant chunk. But what I forgot was the passive points, because that's another situation where it doesn't happen very often, but maybe I'll just use a different queue for it. I was thinking I would use the same... No, I should use the same queue, because it's writing to the same data files. So again, like, you know, if there are multiple changes to be made, then I might as well make those changes at once. I think that's legit. Yeah. Oh, and there are two places... Oh, there... Whew. Oh, interesting. There are two places that we edit passive points. They tick upwards and then they get expended. So I'm going to have to make sure I process these operations in the correct order, I guess. Oh, weird. Oof. Yeah, depending on how this stuff is ordered, like, someone could end up with negative passive points. I think that's okay, though. I think that's fine. Hypothetically, if like someone's passive points got spent, like it would only happen in like really weird circumstances. Typically, like these like growth opportunities at which passive points actually get used. Am I running the script? Yeah, I am. Right? Okay. Sorry, I so often forget that. Okay. Yeah. Normally, these events at which these things get spent only occur like once every like half hour or so, or like, you know, somewhere thereabouts. Oh, that just reminded me of something. Sorry, just before I forget it. Passive, passive bonus happens immediately at the end of event Y. It was just like it wasn't a terrible bug that we saw yesterday, but it was one that kind of annoys me a little bit. So I want to look into that at some point. I don't want to forget to. Right, so those usually only happen every 30 minutes or so. But like hypothetically, like if someone's acting as GM, like they could happen in rapid succession, and so hypothetically, because now we're deferring like the actual data rights, like it doesn't necessarily update the players. It doesn't. Yeah, I mean the way I'm handling it currently, like players' experience or players' passive points. Oh well, so no, actually, I guess with the no, you know what? With the yeah, no, the way I'm handling adding experience, like the experience doesn't even technically get added to the player until it gets saved as added. So likewise, if I followed a similar format or followed a similar sort of setup, then the passive points wouldn't get spent until they got actually saved. And so because it usually doesn't put the player into debt, if the points haven't been spent yet, it wouldn't really know whether the player was in debt yet. And so either way, it's not a huge deal. It's just I guess something to be aware of in case that passive points value ever matters. Like if like the polarity of it ever matters, I guess. I don't know. All right, so for range in for I in range 5. I don't actually have to use I at all because we're always just popping off of the end, but we'll just do it 5 times. And right, so now how does it actually go? So n gain equals process gain gains pop add experience n gain 0. Okay, yeah. So the way we're setting it up already. Oh wait. Excuse me. No wait, I have to do it slightly differently. I want to do so actually count equals 0 or count equals 5. I'll say so actually I'm going to say for li in not in range 5, for li in oh weird. Oh. I mean, if this is going to be a dictionary, I could handle it differently. So I'm actually I guess that raises the question, like, am I actually saving? How much am I actually saving by keeping this as a dictionary instead of whatever. for for li in dictionary, what is it? So wait, no, so it's process exp points, or exp gains, excuse me. Process exp gains dot keys. So what we're going to do is we're going to loop over this dictionary a little bit. We're not going to loop over the entire thing. Like, this loop would take us through the entire thing, but we're going to say ct minus equals 1, and then if ct is less than or equal to 0 at any point, which it will be after we do this 5 times, we will break. So each time we hit this loop, we're only going to oh yeah, and so also this can't be just length. This has to be dot keys, length of the keys, because this is a dictionary now instead of a list. All right, cool. So yeah, so now if I feel like doing it like 10 times per frame, we can bump that up to 10, and basically we can find whatever's the right number to process our data in a convenient manner. All right. So the other things that we have to do here, though, are we now have to specify what we're popping out of this. So we're popping out li, but then so the interesting thing about that is that I guess like the key is kind of repeated because it's also. Oh wait, no, we have the key, right? Okay, so no, we don't have to. Yeah, so there'll still be 2 data points in this end game. Jokingly, I don't know. Do I? I don't know. I was born this way, I guess. Thank you. I don't have a good answer. Yeah, actually, okay. So I forgot. So the reason I was thinking, like, for this loop, I was thinking we would need to keep track of the name twice, but we really don't, because the way we pop it out is by referencing its name. So we do know its name. So I'm going to change the format of like process exp gains. Instead of now having it a list including the name and the data point, it's just going to be 2 data points. It's going to be one representing experience and one representing passive points, and that way. So I was thinking, like, I might even change add experience so that it itself handles passive points. That might be overkill, though. So I'll probably more likely just thank you, Joe. That is very sweet of you. I appreciate the sentiment. Sorry, I wasn't expecting that. But thank you. Yeah, like adding experience, managing experience and managing passive points. I guess like the only thing that's, well, okay, I guess there are a few similarities there, because for one thing they share a data file, and for one thing, when we're deducting passive points, it means we're adding experience points. So a lot of times it literally is the same operation. I think I know how I can handle this. I think there's a way that I can sometimes leverage the pairwise operations, and sometimes just do like the quicker version. All right, so I'll come back to that in a second, because the first thing I'm going to do is change how we're using process exp gains, because right now we're using it very differently than they're meant to. Right. So what we're appending here is actually not these things anymore. What we're Oh, well, we're not appending at all. Oh, yeah. So actually we have to do something very different with that. So I'm not even gonna change this necessarily. I'm going to I'm just gonna like whoops, what am I doing? What am I doing here? I'm just gonna retype basically what the new thing will be. So so if name in process exp gains dot keys. If this player is already awaiting some previous processing, whatever, what we're going to do is we're going to say, oh yikes! Can I? I forget if I can edit like individual entries in a list. I mean, I guess there's one way to find out. I'd like So wait, so either I can or can't say process exp gains process exp gains index name index 0. I either can or can't reference this directly. I might need to just, because like what I want to say is I want to say this value plus equals int round ttal ct or whatever, like this. So this sum that we're adding to the player's experience, I want to just say plus equals that. That might not be legit. I might have to handle, I might not be able to index the key directly. I might not be able to index the value directly for editing purposes. I might need to redo the entire key, which wouldn't be that, which it would not be that hard. So yeah. Oh, I will fend. See, I'm paying attention this time. Sometimes I zone out, but nope, totally paying attention this time. All right. All right. So then the else case here. The else case here is that there is no data to be processed yet, so we can just say process exp gains index name equals, and in this case we'll just make it a list of the value that we're interested in adding, and then the 0 in the second half will represent that we're not intentionally changing the passive points here. Yeah, so well, basically in the places where we had been like appending to the process gains whatever, we're instead going to do stuff like this instead. So in this case, the thing that we're adding in is participation list, whatever actions, blah blah blah, etc. etc. Which is the technical name for what we're changing here. I'm just gonna make sure I don't accidentally grab too much. These other ones were well formed, right? Yeah. Int. Yeah. Okay. Cut that. I actually didn't need to cut that, but whatever. Copy that. Oops. Oh yeah, just this entire term all the way to the end. Paste that, and then just this entire term. Paste that. All right. So that's good. And then yeah. Oh, where do I live? I live near Boston, I guess. Boston, Massachusetts in America. Sorry. I never know how specific to get because like people tune in from like all over the world. So if I just say Boston, then like some people might have no clue what that even means. But if I say Boston, Massachusetts in the United States of America, and if, for example, you live in Connecticut, you'd be like, why is he being so weirdly specific? So that's that's why I'm being so weirdly specific. All right, copy this, put this here, and all right, this one's easy. This is when we're just adding 1 point. Wait, is that true? Yeah, no, that's totally true. 1 point. And likewise, 1 point. All right, save that. All right, and there are not very many other places that we do this. So, actually, I guess there are a few. It'd be nice if there were like basically none, but no, I guess there are technically some. Some others. Shift tab. Maybe I should make this like a separate thing. That's like easier to do. That's not that bad. Okay. Oh, interesting. Yeah, Boston. I live in the Boston in Massachusetts, which was the target of a domestic terrorist attack. Was that like a couple years ago? Was it 2012? Yeah, that was. I was fortunately not there, and I don't know if I even like know anyone who was there necessarily, but it was really startling, and it was really tragic. I'm fortunate, I guess I wasn't there, which other people weren't, so I was very lucky, I guess. Um, yeah. Right, no, this is fine. I was thinking, like, is there an easier way to do this? But the way I'm doing it is actually quite fine. Unless I have to change it, in which case I'll have to come in. I'll have to come back and change it. Actually, you know what? Because there's a significant chance that I might have to come back and change this, I'm going to test this out first. The weirdest thing about the Boston bombing for me personally was I'd never really understood like what it felt to be like. Okay, so this is gonna sound weird. I'll do my best to explain it. Please don't jump to conclusions as I'm talking. But I've never been like racially profiled before, right? And like so it was weird that for the first time, basically in my entire life, I felt compelled to stay indoors, not necessarily because of my own sense of safety, although there was like they were advising people to please stay indoors, or like I don't know. There were time periods during that event where they were saying I mean there was literal lockdown for a while, and then there were other it's like if you don't have to go outside, like don't. But the thing that was like really that I'd never experienced before is I just didn't want to go outside because I didn't want to be confused with someone who was like not to say that I looked like the hey, new follower in the middle of this terrible story. Leah, Leah, 24. Thank you very much for following. I appreciate your viewership. Sorry for talking about such dark things, but yeah, no, I just like I'm like the entire city was like on the hunt for like a young white person, and I was like, I'm just gonna stay out of it. I don't look like the suspects necessarily, but like a lot of people who get racially profiled don't actually look like the person that they, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, anyways, it was weird, and it was kind of enlightening, I guess. Like I was kind of glad to like have that perspective, because now it really drove home like what a lot of people have to deal with like every day, or like just on such a regular basis. So that was the only way that it really affected me personally. And then also I got a lot of there was the one morning where I woke up and there were like I had tons of like texts from like my family like all over the world being like, "Are you okay? What happened?" And that was a startling way to wake up, but otherwise I was very fortunate. With this test file that I want to set up. Oh, Pema, did I say hi to you? I'm sorry. How's it going? Welcome. This test file I want to set up is so adjusting dict list key, no value, whatever, item, I don't know. That was not the most descriptive name. Oh my gosh, PyCharm, if we're gonna have a working relationship, you really have to stop asking me that. PyCharm, every time I start PyCharm, it's like, are you sure you want to edit a file that's not in this project? And it's like, did I open that file for editing and attempt to edit that file? Yeah, maybe I meant to do that. Maybe I meant to. Alright. What, it's like test, equals, dictionary, and then like, so test index idx equals like 0, 1, 2, and then test idx index 0 plus equals 1. I think I tried this once and it didn't work, which is why I'm testing it, but maybe it'll just work. Oh yeah, so then lastly print test, I guess. Let's see what this does. Hey, look at that. Does not enjoy. Oh, whoops. Okay, it's just no, it's just complaining that I didn't use a good index. Right. No, I meant to use the string, not the symbol. Whoops. But the rest of it. Okay, the rest of it. Actually, okay, the rest of it works fine. All right. So what I'm doing is legit. I don't remember why. I think there was some situation where I encountered something similar to that, which didn't work, but it seems like in this scenario, it does in fact work. So All right, let's continue on our merry way. So copy this, and then yeah, a few more places. This is the most glamorous part of my job. the simple updating. Was it a foo.bar? Wait. Oh. Yeah. Thank you, Pema. I'm very not good at file names. I just like kind of throw words together until I have a file name that I haven't used previously. I try and be somewhat descriptive, but like for those test files, like the entire point of those test files is just to run them and then basically throw them away. So, okay. So for this one, it's just the growth experience value is the thing that we're dealing with here. I'm gonna typo one of these. I'm fairly certain. I feel like. All right. And then, yeah, I can get rid of this line. Oh, whoops. Oh, yeah. Ugh. All right, whatever. This is fine. We're making progress. We're almost there, right? We only have a few more instances of this. Do we really? What are the other instances where we add experience? Process. Oh, that one's commented out. I should probably just delete this one altogether, because like I don't ever see that one coming back. I really don't see it ever coming back. Yay, indentation. Alright, this one's straightforward. This one's just the number 1, so that's helpful actually. I don't have to put it on my clipboard or anything. So I can just save that and continue on my merry way. Yeah, this one, whatever. It's just 1 point, so it's at least easy. I really don't see, like, there's just the slightest chance that I might ever bring back initiative bonus. And just because it's already there and it's already working, or actually it was working last time I had it actually like up and running. It might not be anymore. I haven't, if I ever bring it back, I might need to do a little bit of work to get it functional again. But here we are, we're almost here. The last things, oh, and these things I'm actually going to come back and revisit for, I think, like one of the next tasks too, because this is where we handle the experience from events, and I need to handle that a bit. I bet you'd like Python, Pema, because in Python you have to indent. You have to indent a lot. You have to indent really hard. Wait, what just happened? No, don't. Okay. Yeah, it is all about the indentation. And actually, the really winning feature about this particular software, PyCharm, I know I complained about it a lot, but it has these lines, these vertical lines that represent indentation, which are just top notch. Previously, I'd been working without those. I'd been working with an IDE that did those, and I can never go back. At this point, I can never go back. All right, so this one is values PB. Is what we're adding in here. Get rid of that, and then all right, the final one, the very last one of all, or at least the last instance that we have to do this. Values index 1. So I'm just going to replace PB with 1. And then I can get rid of this. All right, good. So that was the tedious part, and we finished it. Yay! All right, so now we can go back and finish setting up the logic behind this action. So yeah, like I was saying. Oh yeah. Oh, okay. Wait. No, there is technically one other place that I need to put that put something like that in, but I'll do this first. Yeah. So okay. So we pop. So ngain equals pop li, right? So the first thing that we're going to check actually is if experience. Wait, what are we going to check first? If passive points. Hey, speaking of passive, whatever's. Um, uh, yeah, I think I tried Sublime Text. Or no, I didn't try it. I think I downloaded Sublime Text on one of my computers, but I haven't given it a shot yet. It sounds cool. My one hesitation about it is that it's like there's a free version and there's also a premium version, and like every now and again, like it seems about as often as not, like when there exists a premium version, the free version is like really bad because they just want to convince you to buy the full version. But I guess I use Visual Studio, and I don't know. So maybe I should give it a shot. I don't know. Yeah, it has come recommended from some people. So, all right, what do I want to check here? There are a few cases. So either we have so right. So there's going to be two data points here. There's going to be like index 0 and index 1. Oh, for one thing, I should change this endgain to index 0 because now endgain index 0 is the experience points and index 1 is the passive points. So the first thing I should check is if passive points not equals 0, because if passive point so yeah, I guess okay. So the first thing I want to check is if both of them don't equal 0. Well, ultimately I want to check if both of them don't equal 0. So first I'll just say if endgain index 1 not equals 0, then we'll check if the other one not equals 0, because they're like, yeah, there are 4 different cases to handle here, or 3 different cases, because one of the cases actually doesn't exist, or one of the cases, like the case that they're both equal 0, I guess that could technically happen. No, that couldn't happen hypothetically, and if it did happen, there's no particular action that we have to take in that case. Let's see. So if endgain 1 is not equal to 0, then if endgain 0 is not equal to 0. Oh, actually no. If endgain 1 is not equal to 0, we can just change the passive points up front, because then okay. So player dictionary index li. Should this just happen on a different thread? I mean, I was making a bunch of threads yesterday and like, oh no, this shouldn't happen on another thread because some of this data displays on some of this data shows up on screen, and we don't want, like, basically we want to keep that data in good shape. Well, no, would that ever really matter? If we're just never changing these values, we could do this on another thread. I mean, the only real difference is that the chunking thing, like the yeah, no, I guess actually technically it'd be faster to do it on another thread. Or I mean, hypothetically, it'd be it wouldn't be gated by any other factor except, the threading itself. So oh, cool. All right, yeah, maybe if I was slow to respond to chat, but maybe if I do try Sublime, I'll maybe I will end up getting the full version someday. Okay, yeah, I should probably thread this too. Just thread everything. Just threads all over the place. Yeah, because my first reaction was like, no, I shouldn't, because this can get edited on the main thread. Can this get edited on the main? Oh, players leaving the. No, players can leave the player dictionary on a different thread. So what do we do there? I guess hypothetically. No, actually, I guess I've already kind of accounted for that, because I already changed it to the add experience. Oh, yeah, speaking of the presence of the player in the player dictionary, I should check that here. Because if the player's not in the player dictionary, we can just kind of abort. I think that's what we do with adding experience. If the player's not available to add experience, we just We just don't. Actually, that's not strictly necessary. If the player's not in the player dictionary, we don't have to abort the whole experience adjustment. All we have to do is change the. Oh, it makes it really confusing though. Yeah, I mean that might be a nice thing to. That might be like a nice to have feature for down the line. Focus, recite. Look at me paying attention today. We're gonna nail this ritual, you guys. It's focus and recite, right? Yeah. All right, we got it. We got it. All right. So yeah, I'll worry about absentee player handling later. So if gain, so yeah, actually, I guess the first thing I'll check is if player, or if li in player, oops, player, perfect. We're really good at this game, you guys. Player dictionary dot keys. Then we'll do any of this stuff, and if not, then we won't do any of this stuff. And if they're not in the player dictionary dot keys, we don't have to increment the counter whatever breaky thing. We'll just, because we won't break until we've gotten 3. Whoops, we won't break until I just broke the word break by accident. Yeah, we'll because yeah, right, we're not actually doing any data processing if the player's not in the player dictionary, so we don't have to. Yes, we can. Yeah, we'll keep going until we've actually processed 5 entries, or until we've emptied the queue entirely. So yeah, I'll thread this after, or should I thread it now? No, I'll set this up. I'll finish converting what I'm in the middle of, and then I'll put it on a thread, because I think putting it on a thread will be relatively straightforward. Who knows? That might surprise me though. If endgame, oh yeah, so right, so now we can now we do know that the player. Yikes! The presence of the player in the player dictionary. Maybe I might want to set this up so that I don't have to reference the player dictionary anywhere in here, because if I do that, if I have to reference the player in the player dictionary, if I have to, oh no, I can't really do this with, I just like, I could like, I forget who it was yesterday. Someone pointed out that, like, I reference the player dictionary a lot, even after I already know what I'm trying to reference in the player dictionary. So I could try and set it up in such a way that no, I don't know if I don't think that would help. I was gonna say I could set it up in such a way that, like, I don't actually have to reference the player dictionary. I could reference a particular item from the dictionary, but I don't think that's necessarily going to help, because, like, the whole like the thing that will be a challenge here is that, like, these entries can get removed from the player dictionary. Oh, actually no. You know what? Maybe okay. So alternately, I could just add in another check where players don't actually get removed from the player dictionary until they, like, if they have these active gains, if they have these things to process, if they have these gains left to process, then they're not removed from the player dictionary until that time. That might be fine, I feel like. So yeah, like I said, I'll finish this first, then I'll put it on a thread. And then I might need to. This might be the point where actually, like, I have add player as, like, a separate function, and I might need to make remove player a separate function, because right now I like, it's happening in more and more places, and each time it happens. Oh, Gizmo, sorry, did I say hi to you? I'm sorry, I might have missed that, but I'm sorry if I did, but if not, hi, or whatever. Sorry. Excuse me. Yeah, the Yeah, it's the like leaving the simulation is getting really confusing. So okay, so player dictionary li dot passive dot wait, what do I call these things on the adventure? Like potential points or like passive potential or like passive points or something. That would be here. Passive points. Okay. Passive points. So player dictionary dot passive points plus equals end gain. So I mean it might be plus equaling a negative number, but we're basically going to adjust it based on end gain index 1. And then so then if end gain 0, if end gain 0 not equals 0, then that means we're not just adjusting the passive points, we're also adjusting the experience value. And so we can adjust the experience, and that will resave all of the data. So the passive points data will get resaved, and then only in the case that we're not also adjusting the experience points, which will be about half the time. No, it'll be a little more than half the time that there is endgain. Oh, right. This is all in the this is all the in the if endgain. This is all if endgain not equals 0. So in the case that endgain equals 0, so we do need an else case where we just do the add experience thing, because that is important. All right, and so this is the case where we just resave the passive points manually. And that's also the last thing that I have to update to use this new system rather than the old system. So yeah, where else am I referencing passive points? That would be here. Oh, and I guess actually there's technically 2 places, because there are 2 ways that we handle this these events, whether they're initiated manually or initiated automatically. All right. Yeah, it's basically just what we're doing right here. So if not exists, blah blah blah. Players p key create blah blah blah. All right. So yes, this it's just this chunk that we need to. We don't need to. Yeah, no, we can get rid of it entirely. I mean, we're leaving a gap that we'll have to come back and patch up. But yeah, we can just remove it entirely. And then so this is basically what is happening here. Although I'm sure I'll have to touch up a few things, because I'm sure. Yeah, this is. Oh yeah, except okay, it's not player dictionary p key. It's player dictionary li in this case. Player dictionary. Li, player dictionary li. Alright, so yeah, because in the case that we're just editing the passive points, we don't have to do anything like processing level ups or like processing anything like that. Oh, you know what, speaking of level ups, it just occurred to me, yeah, alright. I was just saying, I probably leveled up in game, and my accounts are linked, and so I just checked, and Trusty Bard told me, congratulations, you gained level 1. So, all right, I was waiting to call that one done until it actually worked, and it looks like it actually works a little bit. So, am I literally level 1 now? Like, is that accurate? I feel like I should be level 2, because I feel like I should have leveled up twice. Where am I? Who am I? Am I? No, I don't think I should have like the karma stuff going on. Yeah, there I am. I'm up. Wait, what level am I? I'm level 2. So why didn't it? It looks like it looks. So it did tweet to me when I gained level 1, but it didn't tweet to me when I gained level 2. If I were level 3, I would have the blue hat. So I know I'm not level 3 yet. but I do have the gloves and the walk and the cane. So, huh. All right, so maybe I shouldn't call that. I shouldn't call this one done because it looks like it's not working 100% of the time. Let me close this. Yeah, whoa, whoa. All right, I guess I wasn't paying attention. And status is duplicate. Okay, it flagged the second one that I tried to send as duplicate because the only thing that changed was one number in it. So yeah. All right, so I'm gonna bring down the script because I want to at least disable that, because if I gain another level, it's going to get another duplicate message, and I don't want the bot just racking up dupes. So sorry, just one second. I'll bring that back in a moment. First, I'm going to just disable that for now because, well, okay. No, you know what? I'm going to keep it on because I do want to continue testing it. But what I'm going to do is the temporary workaround to avoid duplicate messages. I'm just going to add in these synonyms. So this thing about adding in random happy synonym, blah blah blah, plus random journey synonym. What this is going to do is the same thing that it does for. So copy this. It's going to do the same thing for the level up messages as a temporary workaround, as it will do for like the account linking messages. Yeah, where are those level up messages processed? It would be when we're adding experience. So where's the oh, it's like the first thing that we do when leveling up. Level. Oh wait, no, we don't actually do it here. We only queue it to happen here. So process level tweets. Yeah, no. Where's the part where we actually process level tweets? Yeah, tweet level up. All right. So right now it's just congratulations, you gained blah blah blah. Exclamation point. So I'm gonna change this to a period and then space and then add in. So yeah, so these synonyms, and actually I might as well add in a few synonyms too, because it just occurs to me like whenever I'm thinking of it, I should be adding in more synonyms just for variety. What this does is it completes. I have mixed feelings about autocomplete. When it works great, that is like so good, and then when it doesn't, like I don't know if anyone has used monodevelop, but monodevelop is a situation is an example of when autocomplete can go horribly wrong, and it can become like really bad. Oh wait, I did not say global. Do I have to say global global happy synonyms and journey synonyms? I'm not doing it here, so I guess I don't have to. All right, hopefully I guess I don't have to. Yeah. So the if you haven't seen one of these auto messages before, it says it just pairs these words together. So like for example, it'll say like nice expedition or like splendid trekking or like fortuitous adventures, and the in order to not have the bot flagged as like spamming, I need it to have some variety in what it says, and so I have these synonyms together so that all right, so happy, joyous, wonderful, good, lovely, merry, pleasant, nice, peaceful, splendid, delightful, fortuitous, spirited, lively, fantastic. I should probably like put these in order or something, or I should at least what is it? It's backslash. I can line break without line breaking. Is that wait? I'm just gonna like for the sake of writing these, it's gonna be easier to have them all on screen at the same time. So I'm just going to, I'm pretty sure someone told me backslashing is how you line break without actually messing things up. Hopefully. It's not complaining yet, so alright. Happy, joyous, wonderful, good, lovely, merry, fantastic. So exciting, eventful. That one's a little bit sarcastic sounding. Eventful, because the whole game runs on like the event system. Happy, joyous, wonderful, good, lovely, merry, pleasant. Oh, I should also keep an eye on Trusty Bard in case, because like we got this error here when Trusty Bard got flagged by the automatic system, but hypothetically, Trusty Bard could be doing inappropriate things that don't get flagged by the automatic system. So I just want to make sure he's not like spamming like other people with tweets. Because the other thing about these synonyms is that because like when using, okay, so that's the only one that he's done so far. The other thing about using these synonyms is that you won't get flagged by like when like by using these, we're no longer spamming, and so we won't find out through these errors if like, so for example, if Trusty Bard like accidentally like said like 10 of them in a row, like I'm pretty sure they would all go through. So so this is just a temporary thing. I have a interesting. Oh, sorry. I have a better plan for like what I actually want the level up messages to do. Well, so I talked about yesterday. I want to put on my website. I want to put somewhere on the net images of the levels that you get in the game, so that way when you level up, when Trusty Bard tweets you to inform you that you leveled up, he sends you a link to an image, a GIF in particular, of your adventurer at the level that you just gained. So that way, even if you're playing remotely, you can still see like, oh, hey, look what you got. Oh, I might do it with like the blue and yellow thing in the background too, just because. Why not? I don't know. So, all right. So interesting. Happy, joyous, wonderful, good, lovely, merry, pleasant, nice, peaceful, splendid, delightful, fortuitous, spirited, lively, just exciting, eventful, interesting. That's probably fine for now. I don't need all of the synonyms, like just enough so as not to be super boring. So journey, adventures, hiking, expedition, exploring, questing, travels, trekking, sojourn, excursion, jaunts. No, I don't. I don't actually plan on leaning too heavily on this system, so I won't worry too much about synonyms for now. I feel like I had a few like in the back of my mind that I meant to add, but they're not coming to mind. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'll think of them later. And I think this is actually satisfactory for now. All right, so I think I could rerun the script now, and I won't get pinged for duplicate tweets. I think. I hope. And then, oh yeah. So I think what I want to change ultimately, instead of just changing, instead of just adding the synonyms and not even like even more so than just adding in the URL to that image, I want to say some, like, I think, so right now the message is congratulations, you gained level 1. I think I'm going to shorten that part to just congrats on level 1 or something like that, or like congrats on level 2. And then I'm going to use the text between that and the URL to say like something. And so for each level you get, there's going to be something said there that will hopefully make it a little more interesting. So like, I don't know. Yeah, whatever. So, all right, so this is fine for now. Because I don't want to. I do want to. Oh wait. Oh no! Can I even run the script right now, or is it like in a terrible state? Okay, I have to. Right. In order to rerun. Yeah, in order to rerun the script, I think I have to finish touching this up, or else things will be like super broken and it'll be bad forever. So, actually, is that true? Kind of, I think. Right? Like, if I'd stopped it a little sooner or a little later, it probably would have been fine. But no, right now, I should finish tidying up before because I broke the passive point system. All right, so the other place that we do this is where? Passive points. Wait, is this? Oh, yeah. Oh yeah, okay. Oh, it was just this one, right? Because this is the one where Oh yeah. Huh. Huh. I could. No, I could leave the rest of it kind of very similar. Why do I wear gloves? Because one of my pet peeves is if my hands get cold while typing. Um, so yeah, this helps actually. Um, and then why are they fingerless? Because I'm typing. And if I was wearing fingered gloves or mittens, it would be a lot harder to type. I could do a mittens day sometime. Um, um, I don't think that would go very well. So yeah, this is where I started hacking at this, and maybe just to get the script back running, maybe I'll just edit this one for now, because what I need to do here is player dictionary passive points plus equals 1. I don't even have to do this here. No, what I have to do here is what is it? It's like process. Oh yeah, no, I have to do the thing about like if process blah 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 whatever. So where was an example of that? I'm just gonna introduce an error here so it highlights on my sidebar, hopefully, or maybe it won't do that. Fine. Um, so passive. Or no, it's not passive. Process. Yeah, XP gains. So yeah, I need to do this in that other situation. We're just looking at it. Come on. Come on. What the heck? We're literally just looking at it. Oh, there it is. It's literally right there. Okay, good. Fine then. We have to do this basically. The difference being that instead of indexing the first of the two values, we index the second of the two values, index 1, and we increase it by, in this case, it's 1 plus equals 1. So yeah, that it's never gonna change. Never gonna change, Pema. I've made it this. If I've made it this long through my life, and I still do that. Like I said, I try not to use it excessively. Fine. Is this better, Pema? I'll just for you. This is the Pema special. I'm gonna replace all of those noises with like really uncomfortable noises instead, like. Is that better? No, that would be horrible. I would literally die if I tried to do that. Alright, I could rerun the script right now, but just because Pema was making fun of me, I'm going to make you wait a little longer. I'm going to oh right, okay, so we're already doing. Okay, this should be pretty easy to change. Right, so let's look at where we're editing passive points again, because that'll probably have to change. Passive points. No, this isn't it. Oh yeah, minus equals, right. So we don't have to do this, because, right? Wait, where are we? Because where's the part where we... So wait, we don't have to do this here, because... Wait. Oh yeah, because we're doing it literally right here, process XP gains. So in this case, oh yeah, actually, yeah, this case is a little bit different. We'll always change stuff. Oh, but we do still have to check if it's in the dictionary yet. All right, so if it's not in the dictionary, then we're adding the amount of experience equal to the growth experience value, and we're subtracting experience equal to the negative growth experience value. We're subtracting passive points equal to the negative growth value, and so likewise, in this case, we're going to say, oh yeah, okay. So I'll just do it like this. So name index 0. Oops, name index 0 plus equals growth experience value, and so the same line, index 1 minus equals growth experience value. All right. And then we can just skip this step because we don't edit the passive points here anymore. We edit them when we process them. Doesn't make a huge difference, but whatever, it's fine. I prefer it. All right, so yeah, so again, we're gonna do the same thing because this isn't the only place where we actually change passive points. There's one other case. There's at least one other case. There might be multiple other cases. Wait, it's definitely not here. It's definitely not there. It's definitely not there. There is one other place. I'm not making this up. It's yeah, here it is. I knew there was one other place. All right, so likewise, we're going to stomp on this with this instead, except it's not actually growth experience value in this case. It's growth list GI 0, apparently. So replace these with these, and then I can get rid of this step again, and then we're good to go. All right, so now I can restart the script, I think. Save that. I should back up player data. Just in case. It only takes a second. So players, backups, copy here. Just anytime I I back up all this data overnight anyways, but just in case I did something blurgy or whatever. Oh, I should also reset my own data. Oh, no. I was gonna say I should reset my data again, just so I can check on it tweeting the the level ups again. But that might be too duplicative, so I won't push it in that regard. So yeah, let's just go with this for now, and see how it turns out. Oh, that's something. Right. So I forget colon. Save that. How many colons did I forget? So far I forgot 1. 2. So far I've forgotten 2. How many more? 3? Is this the third one? 3 colons. How many more? Oh, just 3. All right. Who had 3? Did anyone guess 3? All right. I want to try and incur a level up from. Well, no, I don't have to force that because for as far as I can tell, the tweeting level ups thing should work now. So I might even just wait until I actually see it not work before I worry about it again. I might call it done again. Because I know I want to. Chandler, hey, welcome. How's it going? Welcome back. Yeah, I'll just. I think I'll move on to. Oh yeah, no. So I was thinking I was gonna thread this. I was gonna put this on a separate thread. Do I feel like doing that right now though? I might hold off on that. Just because. I mean, this thread that it's on right now doesn't do much. So it's it almost has its own thread. Just because like when this thread isn't like doing anything super important, it basically is like just hey, amuse me. How's it going? Welcome. Thank you, Chandler. Thank you, everyone. Yeah, I mean, I guess I might as well thread this, but maybe I should actually before I thread this, maybe I should clean up the removing player from the player dictionary, because right now that is like a little bit dangerous, I guess. So is that something I want to do on another thread though? Like, do I want to put that on another thread? I don't tend to like. I tend to just like right now. Like my other threads are basically like for other data sources, but I mean, I guess there's not really any harm in doing so. I mean, like if I really wanted to like have fun with threads, I should put text parsing and the graphics on separate threads. Yeah. Although text parsing, if I put text parsing on another thread, I would have to, that would be a big thing. That would be a big thing. I'd have to come up with like a really fun messaging system, just to communicate everything that happens like in the text parsing. Uh, Thank you, amuse me. Or amuse am I. um, um, you guys. I think okay, so the things that I was talking about with like threading and stuff, like those are good ideas. Like they're not bad. They're not things that I shouldn't do, but I think if I recall correctly, there are other things that are more important. So I should hit the other things first. Yeah, like rebalancing. So defer data writing across frames. I have done this now. So all right, I'll put in another tab for like thread thread data writing. Thread data writing. And I'll say define remove player and thread data loading, because defining removing player is kind of a prerequisite to it's not literally a prerequisite, but it feels like a prerequisite to threading data writing. I'll put this here, and then there's one of I'm not going to get to it anytime soon, but like thread text parsing. Yeah. Yeah, I should just this might not actually be as hard as I think it would be. No, it probably will be. Yeah, no, I should have done it sooner is what I should have done. I should have done it way earlier in the project, because at this point I'm probably making a bunch of like assumptions that won't be as safe as they could have been if I had set things up in a different way. I would be interested to hear, Arfendarf. Sorry, I'm just reading chat. Passive bonus happened immediately at the end of the event. This should be quick to look into. Oh, also I'm going to call this one done for now. This should be quick to look into. So I'm gonna check it out real quick. But then also rebalance experience pools event type only affects GM, and I don't think I'm gonna revisit experience as potential. Yesterday when I moved this higher on the list, I said to myself, "What? Connection interrupted." I don't know what that means. Yesterday when I moved this up on the list, I said to myself, like, I think it's a great idea now, but who knows? By the time I actually get around to it, I might think it's a terrible idea. And I don't think it's a terrible idea per se. I don't think it's a terrible idea, but it's really not necessary. Like, it's really not even that good. I'm gonna put it down here because I don't know. I think I don't even necessarily like it as an idea per se. All right, so Oh yeah, making level gifts. Merge bonuses and karma on linked players. I'll probably do this one before I do that other one. Define remove player. Oh wow. So I guess that would put me pretty close to defining remove player. Yeah, so part of the reason I haven't made the level gifts yet is because I was saying this yesterday. I was saying yesterday, yeah, host on website thing. I want to make a new website. So I don't know. If it's not super boring, I might try and find a domain later, but I feel like that might be something I should do off stream. I'll see how boring or not boring I can make that. What is this connection interrupted thing? Retrying 3 actions. Please do, I guess. I don't know. I'll just leave it to that. I don't think the connection got interrupted while adding anything, so I think it was just moving things around. Please work. Please just work. Oh yeah, so what did I say I was going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to look into the passive bonus happening at the wrong time. That should be pretty straightforward. Rebalance experience pools. Yeah, and that'll be the next real thing that I do. So event time. Let's look for event time, because I'm pretty sure it's when we set event time that we're supposed to be setting the passive bonus time, but we seem to be forgetting to do so in at least one scenario. Oh yeah, okay, so here, so if growth time is less than frame time, growth time equals, wait, what? Oh, if growth time is less than frame time? Oh, this is probably it right here. Wait, what? Oh, you got a new follower. I'm sorry, I'll catch up on chat in just 1 second. Indecisive Entity, thank you very much for following. I appreciate your viewership. Welcome. But so the question in chat is whether I'm single. And I guess, yeah, I'm unattached. Excuse me. Oh, green screen or purple screen? I have. Wait here. I can answer that question. In the following manner. Oh wait, hold on. Wait. Does this work? Hold on. Because there's a green and a purple band on this little character. And you can see the purple band. So. Yeah, I use a green screen. Okay. Excuse me. So, oh, cool. I worked on an engine team, and physics was one of those things that I never really dug into the programming behind it. But like, you know, I took physics, like science physics courses in school, so I knew roughly like what physics is. Oh, made in Russia, welcome. Yeah, that's interesting work. It seems like physics coding seems like the sort of thing I really could get into. If I like dipped my toe into it, I'd probably like end up diving in and living in physics forever. Because there's just so much you can do with it, right? So is it? Yes, I think. I think this is the logic that failed me. So if growth time, what is this? Because this is the part where this is the very end of an event, and so we shouldn't just be checking if growth time is less than frame time. We should be checking if growth time is less than frame time plus 120, or not even 120. Yeah, 120. Yeah, because hypothetically, if growth time was like 2 seconds in the future, then it would happen immediately, and we don't want that. So I think. I don't think this has to be 120, though. I mean, 120 is 2 minutes. Yeah, that's fine, I guess. I don't care. So, that should be that. And so, okay, so the next thing I want to change is something that I probably shouldn't have changed in the first place, I guess. I don't know. I made it so that at one point, when we had a lot of guest GMs, I made it so that the experience value of an event was based not just on the frequency of events, but the frequency of specific event types. And I think what I actually meant to do was just make it so that the GM's experience was based on the frequency of event types. Because the way it is, like when I put the system in, it was supposed to encourage different event types. But what happened is, if the GM is not paying attention to event types, then it actually can be somewhat punishing to players. And so yeah, I'm gonna shake that up, or I'm like, in some ways I'm gonna put it back more towards what it had been previously, and in other ways I'm going to re-implement what I guess what I was trying to implement the first time. So yeah, so what is it? It's like what do I even call those? It's like they're now like pools of it's like event point pools. Yeah. All right. So yeah. So yeah, I'm just gonna change. So with all references to event points pool, I'm gonna just change these to GM points pool, and then because I will still keep track of this. Just save that. Good job, good job cowering, and making flowers and frolicking, or picking flowers and frolicking. So yeah, so the GM points pool will operate like the event points pool does now. So all of these, whoops, wait, that's not, nope. The wrong thing was on my clipboard. That was not at all related. No, what are you doing? Stop. I put my cursor in the middle of the thing, not at the end of the thing. So GM points pool. And then the place where we're editing the GM points pool will also edit the events points pool, the new event points pool. And the new event points pool, there'll just be a single pool. Thank you, Joe. There'll just be a single pool. All right, was that? No, there's at least a few other places where this gets referenced. All right, so now, yeah, so now what we're checking is event points pool etc. When we're not going to do that anymore. It's just going to be well, yeah, so we won't change that because that's more representative of the new event points pool. So actually, I'm just going to trim off the etc. Whoa, okay, what happened there? Oh no, I know. Just glancing at that error message, I know pretty much exactly what just happened. Sorry about that. All right. Wait, process. Yeah, I forgot to delete one of these lines. When I went through and I was touching these up. All right, so actually, just to double check that that's not happening anywhere else, let's go process exp gains dot append. There should be, oh, whoops, yeah. Yep. Apparently, when I was like going through and adding these, okay, good. So there were two spots where I forgot to remove it. Sorry about that. Fixed now. So I'll rerun the script in just a second. And oh yeah, because I have to actually I have to, before I rerun the script. Sorry, I have to finish fixing up the event points pool. But this won't take much effort. All right, I just had to remove the ETCs from there. And then, are there any other references to it, or is that pretty much it? Event points pool, etc. We don't have to do that anymore. Actually, no. Yeah, because like what? Huh. GM points pool. Well, I'll put in the GM points pool after, because for right now, to get the script back up and running, it'll be really easy to just handle it as such. All right, so event points pool. All right, so those are the only references to event points pool. So now let's put in event points pool. So let's go back to up where. Or let's go back up where GM points pool was located, and then so GM points pool. So yeah, so let's put in the event points pool again, and then so it starts as, we'll initialize it to 3, right? 3.0. Save that, and And then so the place where we're adding in new potential here, we will say event points pool. I like the balance. I think it was the right like numbers. I just think it wasn't set up the same way. So instead of right now we're adding 0.9 to the etc pool, or to the etc1, 0.09 to etc1, 0.2 to, so this is 0.35 altogether. No, 0.45, right? Because 9 plus 16 is 25 plus 20 is so 0.45. So every minute, I'm pretty sure this happens every minute. Every minute, 0.45 potential experience gets added to the pool. Oh yeah, and that's the other thing. We only do this if event points pool is less than 5, because 5 is like the cap. Yeah. Save that, and then so did I miss something in chat? Hold on. Oh, what question did I not answer? Hold on. Oh no, I answered your question. Maybe you missed it. Doop-a-doop. Alright. So, what is this 67 points, 1 replies, 22 minutes thing? I don't know what that means. Okay. So is this back and working now? So yeah, event points pool should now be back up and working. Just so I don't have to restart the script again, like in the next few minutes, I'm going to just plug in GM points pool real quick, because what this is for, GM points pool does serve a purpose. Yeah, what am I going to do with it though? All right, so I do want to calculate etc. I don't have to do it there necessarily, but whatever, it's fine. And then where's the part where if GM active, we'll say yeah, process name gains values, not necessarily values 1. It'll actually be values 2. But actually no. So wait, hold on. I have to. So it won't just be values 2. Actually, so it'll be like GM exp equals values 2. But then if values, or if GM exp is greater than GM points pool index etc, GM points pool etc, yeah, okay, so if it's greater than that, then GM exp equals that instead, equals oh, but wait, that's so yeah, so it'll be the integer version of the math.floor of the GM points pool, because we don't give fractional experience. So this, like the points pool could represent a fractional value, but in that case we still use a whole number. Okay, so that we use the biggest whole number that we can use. Oh, so wait, did I say yes? Floor. Okay, so GM points pool floor. Oh yeah, so etc. All right, and so then yeah, where's the part? So we do event points pool minus equals, etc., etc. And then so the other thing that we'll want to do is oh yeah, so instead of values 2, we're going to use GMXP here. So it can be very rewarding to be a GM. Like, you can get a lot of experience by being a GM, because you're almost guaranteed to get perfect every time. Like the points equivalent of like a perfect result every time. But that only happens if you if you shake up the event types, because if you lean too heavily on the same event type too much, it just makes the whole experience a little more flat. And so, yeah, this is just to encourage. It's to reward GMs who like, you know, put in like diversity and variety in like the different event types. All right. So yeah. So oh yeah, so there's one other thing I need to change, because right now the GM points pool only tick upwards. So the last thing I need to do is I have to say GM points pool index etc. etc is it's not etc. In this case, it stands for event type category. And so if we so the last thing we'll want to do is say the event that pool that we just drew from minus equals GM experience, and so that way it'll all get kept in track, and yeah, all the points will shift around appropriately. All right, so I can probably rerun the script now. I just want to. I think I might have forgotten one other thing, which is yeah, GM points pool. So event points pool. What? How am I? Okay, I'm picking the value based on the event points pool. So no, maybe this is fine now. So if event points pool is greater than 1, blah, blah, if it's greater than 2, if it's greater than 3, cool. Wait, oh, less than 1. Yeah, sorry, no, less than, less than 1, less than 2, less than 3. All right, yes. Okay, so let's see if this works. I want to pay attention to experience, because I might have accidentally broke experience. There's a slight chance that I broke experience with this. Oh, so I should probably I'm going to back up I did just back up the player dictionary, but I'll back it up again. Because we did have, like, an event the last time the script ran. All right, what did I forget here? If event points pool... Oh, 1 colon. I forgot 1 colon, which is a total of 4 colons for the day. Maybe I should keep track of that. How many colons have I forgotten today? All right, there we go. So yeah, so when we level up, or after the next event. Oh, I could run an event. Where did we leave? Where did we leave the story yesterday? All that's left is to ignite the powder and stand clear. Oh yeah, that event didn't conclude naturally because the script crashed. But I'll just make up a continuation. Oh, sorry, I zoned out of chat. I'll catch up. I'm gonna do this first, and then I'll catch up with chat real quick. So ideally, I could type this in not much time. So yeah, right. Okay, so yeah, so you ignite the powder and that's cool. Ignite the powder, and so that like is so what was happening was like there's like we're basically trying to like enchant some ore with I don't know, some sort of elemental like protection, because like the goal here is to, like, hunt a golem, and like apparently the ritual is now complete. So yeah, no, sorry, I won't waste a ton of time here. Just the idea is the ore following a giant, or a tremendous flash. Once the smoke clears, the ore radiates a cool aura. Sure, why not? So what's the next goal? The next thing is to find the armor. I guess you could yeah, no, so they're so you know a few sorry, I'll catch up in chat in just a second. You know a few armors in the region, or you know a few smiths in the region, I guess. Region. Will you seek out the best or the nearest? Shoot, I don't like where it's breaking. I'm just gonna break it here instead. Oops. Oh yeah, oops. I forgot it clears my. Sorry, I'm still getting used to this script. I think. All right. I think that should work there. There you go. Okay. Sorry for the delay. And here, let me catch up on chat real quick. So. Excuse me, sorry. I saw out of the corner of my eye, I could see that there was a lively conversation going on. I just had no clue what it was about. Yeah, oh, okay. Yeah, you'd mentioned that yesterday, I think it was, and, interesting. I mean, sorry, the reason I didn't ask about it yesterday is because I wasn't sure what to say about it. So I hope it's not offensive that just reflexively I said interesting. No, what I mean is, I was just, I had been curious I guess I'd been curious to know. So, but okay. Sign language is one of those things that I don't know. I've never. It would like take me. It'd probably take me forever to learn it, but I would like to know if I ever found the time to learn it. I would find it really interesting, I think. And oh yeah, so I guess a lot of people missed it when I said it earlier, but I am single. Who is it that gets single? Whoever gets single is yes. You are correct. I think part of it is because I won't get distracted, but I just don't put time towards that. I spend like all my time playing games or making games. And turns out it doesn't just happen automatically. You actually have to like seek that sort of thing out. So I wonder if Trello actually ever worked, or if it's still not functional. I guess I'm just gonna hit refresh. Worst case scenario is I have to move my cards around again. No, it looks like it actually works fine. All right. So yeah, I think. All right. So that was kind of like an important thing, the rebalancing of the GM pools. Oh, I mean to test it more thoroughly, I should probably use like the GM system, because like my secret panel doesn't actually use the GM system. It's like I don't know. I don't actually gain any experience for playing through the secret panel, although I can participate in events. So I got that going for me, which is nice. Yeah, I'll conclude this event, and as long as this event concludes successfully, I think I'll be content for now. So, let's see. I've been trying to get in the habit of leaving the events open slightly longer so that people playing through Twitter have like a slightly greater window, but I shouldn't leave them open too long, especially not when I'm oh, actually, that's something I could add to the backlog. So what is it? Because I've been thinking about because for Twitter, it's better if I can leave the event open longer, but for Twitch, it's nicer if I can like close the event sooner. So I kind of want to, I don't know. It'd be really nice if I could figure out some way to to like have like a midpoint that, yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll have like no, I don't know. Basically like what I want to do is just make them a lot longer. Like 15 minutes or so. I feel like that would be, I probably shouldn't go crazy with it. At least not. It's funny, like I like I'm kind of like weighing, like if I put time into supporting the Twitter version more, like if I put effort into like really supporting the Twitter version, then maybe more people will play it. But if people aren't playing it yet, but I mean, a few people play on Twitter, but like if not very many people are playing there, like how much time do I really want to put into it? So it's like, I don't know, it's not a trade-off. I do want it. I do like it though. So like what I can do to make it like fun on its own right is great, and then I don't want it to impact like the main game though. I don't want it, or like I consider like the Twitch version, like the original version, like the version that I made this project for. So I'm trying to think of like some way to keep so yes, if there's some way to keep the window open longer for the Twitter version without messing up the pacing of the Twitch version, that would be ideal. I'll stop talking though. I'll conclude the event. Did that work? All right. So a few people gained experience, and so now we should see. Now it's the end of the event. We should see those people having gained experience in the display down here. So Amuse, who is it that participated? It was, oh wait, Amuse participated. Uh-oh. Oh wait. Huh. Wait, what's happening here? Is it just me? Like it hasn't shown. Oh wait, did it not even conclude the event? What the heck just... Oh no, yeah, no, it concluded. Trusty Bard said nice, best, 79%, and nearest 21%. So the event did conclude. That's weird. Oh shoot, I was in the middle of backing up stuff. Shoot. Well, I don't think I harmed the data. I think I did literally nothing to the data. I think for some reason it didn't write out the data. This is my gut. This is my gut reaction. Let me double check though. Let me look at the. I mean, I would have to do like a. Oh no. Oh. Yeah, no, it just didn't work. Right. Okay. No, these zeros mean that it just did not work. All right. Yeah. No, that's. I was just reading this wrong. Or I forgot what this was telling me. This is saying that everyone got 0 experience for that event, which is not correct. So I do have to restart. Okay, yeah. Yes. Okay. So so what the heck? Event points pool initializes to, yeah. So this. I can test GM points pool later, but for now I should be really testing event points pool, which is it starts at 3. It gets incremented up to by 0.45 at intervals. So for some reason it thinks event points. I feel like for some reason it thinks event points pool is less than 1 because it either thinks event points pool is less than 1 or it thinks event points pool is less than 2 because in order for, so like some people got nice, right? Like 3 people chose the value that is represented by this middle value. And so in order for this middle value to be 0, it either has to think event points pool is less than 1 or event points pool is less than 2. Sorry, I guess I was trying to rush this a little bit because this shouldn't be a difficult change. But maybe I should have just been more careful with it in the first place. I don't know. It just feels really simple though. Event points pool equals 3. Event points pool. So maybe it's not with the event points pool. Maybe it's with the maybe this is just with the experience changing, the experience system changing. Uh, uh, Sorry, chat is cracking me up. So yeah, so maybe it's with the, yeah, maybe it wasn't that. Maybe that did work correctly, and it's actually the experience queuing system. That's not the process. No, it wouldn't be with the process experience gains, because that print, the act print, is where is that print? It's right like where is it? It's like right in this region, right? Because this is where we process that stuff. Yeah, act. So it thinks p key. It thinks values pb. Hey, we got a new follower. Sorry, Jacka. Welcome, Jacka. Thank you for your viewership. I appreciate it. Yeah, no, okay. So it's thinking values index pb. I didn't really change anything that would. Like I didn't change how PB gets calculated. So yeah, so no, something must be going wrong with the event points pool valuation, like how it's deciding that. But like what? There's like almost nothing happening to event points pool. So like how could anything be going wrong with it? Event points pool minus equal float awarded. I mean, this hadn't evaluated yet. Like this comes afterwards, so like that couldn't have affected it. That code path just hadn't done anything. And then starts as 3. Oh, equals 0.5. Derp. It's supposed to be plus equals 0.5. Derp. I'm a dumb person. Sorry. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm just minor typo. So I should restart the script. Sorry. Because that's... Sorry, that's kind of important. It would just, none of the events would have given experience until I fixed that, so might as well fix that. Right? Why not? Alright, so yeah. Is there anything else I should be doing while the script restarts? I guess I should back up the player data for reals. Copy here. Joe Kinley, yeah, it was great to have you. I hope to see you again sometime. Thank you again for all of your nice words. Oops. Yeah, replace these files. Oh, did I miss anything in chat while I was working on that? Hey Lauren, by the way. Hey Lauren, I don't know if you caught it, but yesterday was free levels day, so you got 3 free levels, or you got. Wait, no, it devalues them if I call them free. You earned 3 entire levels yesterday. Because everyone earned a bunch of levels yesterday. Because I rebalanced the game, and so because I rebalanced the game so that players level up slightly faster now, I adjusted it so that yeah. All right. So cool. So I'll restart the script in just a moment. Oh yeah. So what's up next? What? Assuming that works now. Like if that works now, what will I want to do? Oh, I'm pretty sure I fixed this. I'm sure enough that like it's such a small thing that if I didn't fix it, then so rebalance experience pools event. Yeah, right. So I won't call that one done yet because I haven't really tested it yet. You leveled up. Oh wait, I thought I had called this done. I guess maybe not because I haven't added in. Yeah, no, I'll keep it as in progress. I could like write out the level text here. Although, wait, how many characters does a URL take up? I think there's like a. Oh wait. Actually, I don't know how that works. So maybe I should. So wait, so what if hypothetically, like, I put the if I put these things on my site and then the URL was like srsly.bz. So what if it was like I don't know, just like L slash and then the number. So what if it was like triple digit numbers? Because I think hypothetically, I think almost certainly I think this game could get to triple digit numbers in terms of levels sometimes. So what if there were 3? I don't know if we'll ever get to 4-digit numbers. We could get to 4-digit numbers. So like, yeah, what if there was 6-digit numbers? Like, I don't, like, I'd be really surprised if we got ever to 7-digit numbers, but who knows? It could happen. Yeah, okay. So the thing that I haven't tested yet is wait, so 6 characters dot gif, I guess. Yeah, I've never yeah, I have noticed that, like, if you punch in a tweet, like, whoops, that was from testing from yesterday. Actually, it's kind of what I plan on doing today. Anyway, so like this, no matter how many characters this is, it always takes what, like, it always takes the same number of characters. So like, even if this URL was like really long, it still doesn't take any extra characters. So hopefully it'll do the same thing when sending tweets, like, programmatically. Like, hopefully it'll do the same conversion thing, because it would be really helpful if I could assume the length of that URL, because for then, you know, it would give me more leeway into where I'm actually putting these URLs on my site, for example. And all right, so yeah, so the other thing is so I'm changing this text basically to say, like, congrats on levels something 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 and something. I really don't have to do multiple levels in the same tweet, but whatever. All right, so hypothetically, like, if this was roughly the length of these things, then that gives me 63 characters to work with. So like, these level specific messages could be anywhere up to 63 characters long. So yeah, I guess, I don't know, I might start punching out a few of these just to see how that goes. I might change my mind and, like, not actually want to make one of these for each level up, but I don't know. It could be fun. So if I remove the URL, does it recalc and add it back to the account? Yeah. Yeah, so like, right, so it's like the same count without the URL is like I think it's like, all right, so 63, it's 63 with the URL. If I get rid of the URL, it's 85. So it's that 22 characters long. It's using 22 characters for this URL, which is funny because is this URL even 22 characters? Yeah, it's probably over 22 characters. What if it wasn't 22 characters? Like, what if it was actually really short? Yeah, even if it's really short, it still uses 22 characters. So there's no point in making it especially short, I guess. Also, I should not send this tweet because there are very many reasons I should not actually send this tweet. All right, so 63. 63 characters. So right, so I was gonna add a new sheet. Where's the button to do that? There it is. New sheet. So all right, so equals the. Can I do len here? Hopefully, yeah. There we go. All right, so equaling the length here. I'll actually, how do I want to set this up? I'll set this up. Yeah, so this will be so level 1, level 2. How many levels do we have right now? I think we have like 38. I think last I checked we had 38 levels. So so what's all right, I'm gonna bust open the game data or the so oh yeah. Okay, so order oh, actually, so I might want to do this numbering, not not manually. I might want to do this numbering like programmatically or something. Yeah, spreadsheets. Yeah, spreadsheets. Spreadsheets are... Oh, is the script even running? No, the script's not running. I brought the script down to restart it, and I fixed it, but I didn't actually restart it again. All right, so I'll bring that back up. Pardon. I do that a lot. If the script is ever not running for a while... Whoops, didn't mean to do that. If the script is ever not running for a while, feel free to tell me to make it run again. I can do that. I just sometimes don't remember to. Alright. Yeah, spreadsheets are great. Spreadsheets are fantastic. Top notch, stellar, my favorite. Might be a slight exaggeration, but alright. So equipment, yeah. What I'm looking for here is the order list, because this is basically what you get at any given level. So yeah. If I hey, EDM Playboy, welcome. How's it going? I'm spreadsheeting. I'm spreading some sheets. Sheets for everyone. Spreading them around. Whoop. Reference. Whoops. Alright, insert column. Insert one to the left. Yeah. So I'm going to put this here. Yeah, so then the thing about that is, though... oh, yes. Okay, so let's move this down, because these don't line up anymore. Yeah, I guess I don't have to, like, do any, like, fancy scripting here or anything. Stop! Why are you scrolling down? No, scroll up, you jerk! What are you... What the... Did you see that? My cursor was off the top of the screen, and it just would not stop scrolling downwards. What a dumb. Alright, oh, maybe I shouldn't be doing this in... Maybe I shouldn't be doing this in Google Docs, because last time I did something like this in Google Docs, like, I got weird... Like, it used weird characters, and, like, it broke my datas a little bit. I don't know how I feel about that. Am I using Pywin32 for... Yes, Lauren is correct. The spreadsheets are just when I'm, like, working on my brains. So the only way that they connect to the game is, like, the spreadsheet connects to my brain, which connects to the game. Alright. Let me see if I can move these numbers without it, like, ruining everything. Oops, I don't need a new column. I'll just, you know what? Whatever. I don't know what the heck it was doing. That was so weird, but I'm just gonna ignore it. I'm just gonna say 0. I'm just gonna start over with my numbering. So the numbering goes. So there are no fake outs until we get to the hood no darks, because at this level we skip hood no darks. So we get the scepter to level 29. Yeah, and so we get the so this is level 30. This is level 31, 32, and then this is not a new level by itself. This is all part of level 33, and then we have level 34, and so on, through to, I think we have up to level 38, is that correct? Oh, 39, the fox is 39. Is that right? Did I miss anything? Because these dashes, these ones with dashes next to them, they don't actually represent a new level. Alright, so if I'm going to go with this idea, actually, yeah, I guess I don't have to start this here. Whatever, I'm just going to... So what I would do here, if I'm going to go with this approach, is basically... Okay, you never get level 0, so I don't need to start with these, and there's not going to be a unique message for the ones that don't represent new levels. But I guess for the rest of them, like I could be going with Pywin32 and Open Libre suite. That could be worth That could be worth looking into. Yeah, right. So okay, so level 1 you get a stick. So if I want to, I could be like, you found a stick. So like the point here is like there's something that happens each time you level up, and so yeah, I have up to 63 characters to work with. So so basically like this would be what the text that I would be writing here would be what goes here, like in the middle here of these. So like congrats on levels. So like you can hypothetically, like I've set it up so that hypothetically you can get one tweet to represent multiple levels, in which case I'd probably just go with the highest level text, but basically, yeah. So we have 63 characters. I mean, technically we don't. Technically, like hypothetically, if you gained like 8 levels all at once, then like we wouldn't even have 63 characters to work with. So maybe I should try and stay as low on. But then again, like no, getting multiple, like it's really hard actually to get. It's really difficult to get. As of now, it's really difficult to get multiple levels in the same tweet. So I don't know. I don't know how that'll scale. Like it might be that it gets more common to get multiple tweets in the same level if so many people are using it on through Twitter that like it actually backs up how fast Trusty Bard can actually reply to all of these things happening. I still don't necessarily really see that happening, but whatever. I'll try and say as short and sweet as possible. So you found a stick, for example. You pick up a pair of gloves or something. I don't want them to be like this boring, but like so you found a stick is fine for the first one. Or like you get a pair of gloves. A pair, I can spell pair, of nice gloves. They're nice gloves. Cap blue, so you trade in your old dusty cap for a nice blue one. Or nice new one. Nice new one. So that's 52 characters. So actually, yeah, so that's probably fine. 52, yeah, wait, okay, so you trade in your old dusty cap for a nice new one. So that's 49 characters. That's fine. Maybe 50 will be my limit. Maybe I'll call like try not to go higher than 50. Because then the other thing I can do is if this list ever gets too long, oh actually, yeah, no, if this list gets longer than like 5, for example, I could just make it so that it instead says you've gained levels like blank to blank or like blank through blank. You know, so if it spans like 10 levels for some reason, I don't know how it could span 10 levels, but like hypothetically if it did, then we could say like levels 1 to 11 or something instead of so yeah, so as long as I keep it like around 50 characters, that should be fine. I really like LiDAR stuff. When we first started working with LiDAR, I was really hoping someone would make like a LiDAR based MMO, because I would just quit my old life, my current life, and that would be my new life. I would just play LiDAR MMOs for the rest of my life, because it's basically the holodeck at that point, right? Yeah, sorry, I kind of tuned out of the data organization conversation, but as I was saying yesterday, I do need to clean up how I keep data. That's like one of those things, like I put on the backlog thread text parsing, and I guess like one of the other things I should do is convert to a database. It'd be a good thing to look into. I'm keeping these way down at the bottom of the list because they feel really big. LiDAR is like it's the 3D imaging technology that like it's the cameras that see in 3 dimensions. Or it's the technology that drives the cameras that see in 3 dimensions. So like, you know, it's the ones where you can like the things that you can control computers like using your hands and stuff like that. Like I would totally play like a LiDAR MMO where you're actually like jumping around and like running and like, you know, casting spells and like stuff like that. No, you know what game really has to get made though is and maybe it did get made. No. You know in like anime when like there's like the there's like the things that you do, right, in order to like to do like weird like ninjutsu type like the fantasy stuff where it's like they like really powerful like martial artists can like basically cast spells by like I hope these hand gestures are not offensive.